from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Joe Musgrove gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So striding in, Ben Zobrist. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Fastball just inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Daniel Descalso will be next. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 18 driven in. And he misses with it. 1-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that will be taken in out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. Entering play, he's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
And you've got to love when you have a shortstop that can produce such big offensive numbers for you. That usually isn't the case.
But they'll get the out at first anyway, and that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Quintana will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Melky Cabrera. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours.
Meanwhile, now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Starling Marte. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 8 of 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you've been doing.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Cabrera at second. Dickerson at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's got a batting average of .444. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Frazier has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Mauricio Calderon.
In now, Mauricio Calderon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 62. Jose.
Settling in now, Jose Quintana. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Bell the next to hit. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. In there for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Descalso comes up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cubs have decided to challenge the previous
play. We're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kramer. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Albert Almora.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he popped him up. Here comes Dickerson. It's in there, though, a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Almora aboard here at first with nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive to center field. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Softly hit to short. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Cabrera carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Starling Marte. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on. Get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marte's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. No balls and 1 strike. Dickerson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back easily. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. A bouncer to the left side. Moran charging this one, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 62.
Digging in, Jose Quintana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Frazier has got it, and the side is retired. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Kramer is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Zobrist.
Right there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Standing in, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Marte. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Melky.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take a bait. First base was
Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. So far this season, Dickerson enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 1-1 the count. Now both runners on the move. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Cabrera over at second. Marte is over at first with 1 away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
a lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1-1 to Schwarber.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nope, foul ball.
Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. You're short, hit hard. Kramer is there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Your attention, please.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1, here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Moran takes it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The pitcher, number 62.
So a runner, Victor Caratini, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to the plate. And he's safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. And we still have no score. Mike Montgomery gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell. He was a double play victim last time around.
First baseman.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Nope.
Ball
That's a
one.
ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
At the plate, Colin Moran. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's gone 2 for 6. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Zobrist on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
In now, Kevin Kramer. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. We are still scoreless. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Lyons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs.
70, Tyler Lyons. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
David Bodie will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 13, David Bodie.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 16 RBIs. The 1-0. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Here's Javier Baez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Michael Feliz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Wilson Contreras will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dickerson going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Mauricio.
Into the box,
Calderon.
Mauricio Calderon, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates nothing. David Bodie is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Now to the plate.
Number 13.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 1-1. Cishek has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. He's got it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Melky.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Keone Kela enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So he's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Bell gloves it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The center fielder
ready for another chance. Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I had to count 2-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Calderon is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the bushes and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chicago Cubs win for the 96th time, most in the division. Mike Montgomery earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.